naye, anabisha kwenye roho wako, anabisha kwenye roho wako. Yesu wewe aliteswa msalabani, akafa kwa ajili yetu, ndiye anayekuita mkombozi wetu. Yesu wewe aliteswa msalabani, akafa kwa ajili yetu, ndiye anayekuita mkombozi wetu. Dhambi zako anazingojea mkombozi wetu, dhambi zako anazingojea mkombozi wetu. Zipeleke msalabani mwake mkombozi wetu, zipeleke msalabani kwake mkombozi wetu. Yesu wewe aliteswa msalabani, akafa kwa ajili yetu, ndiye anayekuita mkombozi wetu. Yesu wewe aliteswa msalabani, akafa kwa ajili yetu, ndiye anayekuita mkombozi wetu. Mwenye dhambi unaitwa naye mkombozi wetu, mwenye dhambi unaitwa naye mkombozi wetu. Dhambi zako anazingojea mkombozi wetu, dhambi zako anazingojea mkombozi wetu. Yesu wewe msalabani, akafa kwa ajili yetu, ndiye anayekuita. Aliteswa msalabani, akafa kwa ajili yetu, ndiye anayekuita mkombozi wetu.
Now, shall we put our hands together, makofi tafadhali? Thank you very much. Our choir, of course, having done the 3 items, the anthem as well as the 2 songs. Our chief guest here at the Nairobi Aviation College, and you are aware that within academia, it's very important for the administration of any academia to enable the trainee be able to be busy in class, busy in their labs, busy in their computer labs and studios, but then it's important again to enable the mind, the soul, and the body to flourish. 1, 2. 1, 2. Thank you very much. So it's important, therefore, that we have in the deanery, we have very important clubs and societies, and what we have before you, Madam, is the live broadcast, one of our winners at the National Drama Festival that was held in Nakuru this year. Tumpigie makofi tafadhali. And within our programs at the Nairobi Aviation College, we also train mass communication and journalism, besides, of course, being an extracurriculum activity. Karibu sana.
Na hujambo na karibu ndugu mpenzi mtazamaji wa runinga Aviation popote ulipo katika taarifa zetu, ikiwa imetimu saa 5 mchana saa za Afrika ya Mashariki, na kuomba tuweze kuandamana na kuanzia sasa hadi tamati, ambapo nimekuandalia taarifa kemkem, ikiwemo taarifa kuhusu kufuzu kwa mahafali wa chuo cha Nairobi Aviation. Viongozi wa chuo cha Nairobi Aviation wakiongozwa na mchungaji Peter Manyuru, walimu, wazazi pamoja na maelfu wanafunzi wanaohitimu wamejumuika pamoja katika uwanja wa Canaan eneo la Donholm kuweza kuhakikisha kwamba wanafanikisha sherehe hiyo. Mwanahabari wetu Joshua Mutemi amekita kambi katika eneo hilo na yuko tayari kutupa taarifa zaidi. Joshua, wanipata? Ni kipi kinaendelea sasa hivi, na je, sherehe zimeshangwananga, na ni zipi kauli za wanafunzi na wazazi ambao wameshawasili katika eneo hilo?
Naam, asante sana mwenzangu Mzamil, na kama ilivyotangulia kusema, nimekita kambi katika uwanja wa Canaan Donholm jijini Nairobi, ambapo leo hii kuna sherehe kubwa sana ya mahafali wahitimu wa chuo cha mafunzo ya anga ya Nairobi Aviation College, pamoja na wazazi na jamii pamoja na walimu wameweza kukusanyika mahali pale kusherehekea tu kuhitimu kwa masomo yao. Na kwa sasa matumbuizo ama burudani zinaendelea. Hapo baadaye tutaweza kupata kauli zao. Kwako studioni mwenzangu.
Shukran zaidi. Amekuwa mwanahabari wetu Joshua Mtemi. Na tukisonga mbele ni kwamba wazazi wa chuo cha Nairobi Aviation wamekiminia sifa kedekede chuo hicho kwa kutoa elimu bora na pia kuandaa mazingira mazuri ya masomo kwa watoto wao. Pia wameweza kuwapa wazazi walimu kongole kwa kuweza kuwa mstari wa mbele kutoa nasaha kwa watoto. Mwanahabari wetu Bernard Otieno ana mengi zaidi kutoka eneo hilo kwa lugha ya Kimombo. Bernard, kazi kwako.
Thank you, Mzamil, being Rashid in the studio. And right now I'm reporting live from Canaan Donholm grounds, where Nairobi Aviation College is holding its 17th highly anticipated graduation ceremony of the year 2025. The atmosphere is vibrant, full of excitement and hope, as the graduates are proudly wearing their gowns and capes with many sporting aviation-themed accessories like badges and scarves, reflecting their passion and commitment towards aviation sector. Family members and friends have gathered in large numbers, filling the venue with cheers, applause, and warm support. Faculties and staff look on with pride, knowing the dedication these students have put into reaching these important milestones. Among chief guests is Apostle Peter Manyuru, whose presence adds spiritual blessing and honor to this occasion. His attendance underscores the importance of perseverance, integrity, and faith as the graduates wait to launch their professional careers. As we await for the official proceeding of this ceremony, I will continue bringing the latest updates on speeches and conferring of certificate. Reporting live from Canaan Donholm, I'm Bernard Otieno. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you so much, Bernard. Na tukisonga mbele ni kwamba chuo cha Nairobi Aviation kimeendelea kujizolea umaarufu mkubwa humu nchini kwa kutoa elimu bora katika nyanja mbalimbali, ambapo kilianzishwa mnamo mwaka 1999 kikilenga kuhakikisha kwamba kinafikisha elimu katika maeneo mbalimbali ya nchi. Mwanahabari wetu Vincent Mwindi ametuandalia taarifa kuhusu historia ya chuo hicho kwa lugha ya Kimombo. Vincent, wanapata kazi kwako.
Thank you, Mzamil. I'm reporting live from the grounds of Canaan here in Donholm. Today we turn the spotlight to Nairobi Aviation College. Lots of students have been gathered for the celebrations of their graduation today. And right about now, I'm going to give a brief history of Nairobi Aviation College. Nairobi Aviation College was established in 1999 in Nairobi. It began as a small institution, offering basic training in aviation and travel-related fields such as aircrafting, cabin crew, and travel operations. Over years, the college have expanded its programs, including other departments such as business, information technology, aeronautical engineering, hospitality, media studies, among others. Nairobi Aviation College is registered and accredited by Technical Vocational Education and Training Authority, and it partners with examination bodies such as NEC, CASNEB, YATA, ICM, among others. Ranked among top institutions in the country, Nairobi Aviation College is known for academic excellence, innovations, and community impact. Vincent Mwindi, Navik TV, Nairobi.
Na mshukran zaidi Vincent. Na katika sport ni kwamba vijana wa Nairobi Aviation College waliweza kuwazabanga vijana wa chuo kikuu cha Kenyatta mabao 3-0 katika mechi yao ya kirafiki, huku mechi kadha wa kadha zikiwa zimeratibiwa kuchezwa hapo kesho katika ligi kuu Uingereza, ambapo timu kubwa Manchester City watakuwa kikabana kona timu ya Sunderland. Mwanahabari wetu wa sport Job Nyongesa ana mengi zaidi kutoka viwanjani.
Naam, asante sana bwana Mzami na karibuni nyote katika kurunzi viwanjani. Kwanza kabisa tukianza na michuano hapa ndani ni kwamba chuo cha Aviation kiliweza kwa jabanga Kenyatta University mabao 3-0 katika mechi ya kirafiki. Mechi hiyo iliisha kwa mabao 3-0 baada ya mchezaji Vincent kupata bao la kwanza, la pili likifungwa na mchezaji Moses, kisha la tatu likifungwa na mchezaji Elias. Tukipapa katika ruba za kimataifa ni kwamba ligi kuu nchini Uingereza imeweza kugaragaza wiki hili, na siku ya Jumanne kulikuwa na mechi ya Tottenham dhidi ya wachezaji wa timu ya Newcastle ambao waliweza kutoka sare ya mabao 2-2. 2, huku kikosi cha Manchester City wakiweza kuwajabanga Fulham mabao 5-4. The world champions the Blues waliweza kuchapwa mabao 3-1 na Leeds United. Kisha hapo jana wachezaji wa the Red Devil Manchester United waliweza kutoka sare bao 1-1. Weekend hii kuna mechi kadha ambapo kikosi cha Chelsea kitakabana na Bournemouth, Arsenal dhidi ya Aston Villa, kisha mwisho kabisa ni kwamba kikosi cha Manchester City dhidi ya Sunderland. Ni hayo kwa sasa. Job Nyongesa.
Shukrani zaidi ndugu mpenzi mtazamaji, kufikia hapo nalikunja jamvi la taarifa zetu. Tupatane saa 7 kwa mengi zaidi. Nimekuwa wako Mzamil bin Rashid, ila tungependa kuacha na methali isema kwamba jahazi la mkata haliendi mkele, likienda mkele na kupakia bahari basi hurudi na upepo mtele. Hongereni sana.
In the world where most people are a product of the system, we as the journalists are misunderstood because of our individualism, our choices. Why? Because we are unpredictable, bearing we define the odds through the unexpected, unconventional. We set tracks, we are passionate, progressive, and committed. Now, on our top stories, I'll be your host, B. Wamboe. Moving on to our weather update, let's turn our focus to our weather forecaster, who will come and update us on what we expect for the day. On to you, Bernard Atieno. Bernard?
Thank you, Bobby, in the studio. I'm here to bring you the latest update on weather updates. In the morning, there was fair and mild around 20 degrees Celsius with mostly cloudy to partly cloud skies. In the afternoon, there will be most day likely skies should stay partly cloudy. In the evening, weather cools down to 19 degrees Celsius. Expect partly to clear condition with comfortable dusk at night. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Bernard, for that comprehensive weather update. We now turn our attention from current affairs to a more celebratory mood. Graduation today. Today we have our guest in studio, Clinton Otieno, a distinguished graduate who has completed his studies. Clinton.
Yes.
Welcome in studio.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure to have you this afternoon.
Exactly.
Now, Clinton.
Yes.
How does it feel to finally complete your studies after these all years of?
It's so amazing. I'm very happy to graduate today because I joined Nairobi Aviation years ago, expecting something good from that school. So today is my graduation day, and I feel so happy to be here and to graduate and to finalize my education system in Nairobi Aviation College. In fact, I was studying journalism, and I was inspiring someone from Royal Media Services. And I would hope that from here, I'm going to get somewhere to sit and to be the way I've been aspiring to be.
Now that you've graduated,
yes,
what's your plan moving forward? Are you considering further studies, joining the workforce, or starting a personal project?
You know, as I've said before, I wanted to be I was aspiring someone. So I must be in the field of journalism to be familiar and to be famous. And it was like a passion. And I must study, and the reason as to why, after graduating from here, I am going to seek for a job. After that, we'll see what next.
Thank you so much, Clinton, for your insight and
Welcome
for sharing
so much.
your journey with us
Yeah.
to celebrate this special milestone.
Thank you.
This conversation continues beyond this studio, and we welcome our viewers to share their thoughts on our social media platform, _Aviation TV Kenya. And I have been your host, B. Wamboy, a woman by nature and a lioness by character.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Aviation Dandas, wherever you are. Aviation Dandas. Thank you.
Tuwapigie makofi tena. Thank you very much, our artist, our talent, the Nairobi Aviation College. Karibuni sana. As she said earlier, we as the Nairobi Aviation College, we have an incubation television, the Aviation TV on free-to-air, as well as on YouTube. We can see, please send that message to those of your followers on Facebook, on TikTok, or on Instagram. They can watch what's happening right here at the Nairobi Aviation College. Next, Madam, kindly allow me to invite the club members of the drama club to come over and entertain us with yet another item. This is a modern dance. Karibuni sana.
DJ, give them a track.
Me asking, do you love dancing? Put up your hand and then we start dancing. Tap your shoulder, then we start playing. I bet you see you can't dance. I bet you see you can't walk like a curtain. Jump up like a hurdle. Live the life taller than a curtain. Hey, do you dance? Hey, I wanna be a dancer. Hey, do you Bada feeds my chest. Your back assets. You know them play my chumbares. Me see my jolly. Pano bata big congo. Baby congo so. You didn't see her. Me no fit kill her for my head. I need to know what you did. Oh yeah, say me all look kiki. Chapali girl no delay. Oh, when there's a not kiki. I need to know what you did. Say me all look kiki. Chapali girl no delay. Oh, when there's a not kiki. Come to my star. Oh, excellent, excellent, oh, excellent. Excellent. You go put me for emergency. Sharky, excellent, excellent, oh, excellent. Excellent. You go put me for emergency. Every time I see you, I say, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, won't be your mind, tell me your mind, where we go now. Up in my ride,
No, DJ, that's a wrong track. Thank you. Let us have Thunder's family. Thunder's family, Nairobi Aviation College, Thunder's family. DJ, give us the right track.
All right. Tuwapigie makofi tena. Thunder's family is coming next. We've been having the aviation dancers. Now next, Madam, we have Thunder's family coming on over with the modern dance once again. Karibuni sana, popote mlipo. Karibuni sana. Keep smiling, ladies and gentlemen, even as we wait for them to come. It is our day, it's your day. Karibuni sana, Thunder's family, karibuni sana.
As Adam saw this, he was happy.
Dressing room.
He held her hand and
they look elegant. Tuwapiga makofi tafadhali.
Love and devotion. And God said, my creation is complete.
DJ, give us the track for Thunder's family. Thunder's family. DJ.
Within the divine silence, Adam was created, yet a void remained. Amidst all this perfect creation, God took from Adam his rib, and Eve emerged. As Adam saw this, he was happy. He held her hand and swayed their bodies together. They danced in unity, love and devotion. And God said, my creation is complete.
Jack on the beat. Sitani yaniandamana, ndo maana nilikimbia katika injili ya Baba, nikimwona nitasimama. Sitani yaniandamana, ndo maana nilikimbia katika injili ya Baba, nikimwona nitasimama. Wanipa nguvu kama Samson, na niko na uwezo kama Solomon. Nina dance kama David, na niko na imani kama Abraham. Shetani amejaa niko na Yesu, hawezi nitisha mimi niko na nguvu. Shetani amejaa niko na Yesu, hawezi nitisha mimi niko na nguvu. Niko na sikwende ya Yesu, sikwende 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 niko na.
Saga Buzz is the new wave in social media, where your posts meet the beat, share, connect, and vibe with the world. Download Saga Buzz now and join the movement.
One. One, two. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Technician 1, 2. There's an echo. 1, 2. Asante sana tu, wapigie makofi hawa vijana wetu, full of energy, full of vitality, na tunasema asante sana. Our chief guest, Madam Consolata Alo, the Assistant Director, Higher Education, State Department of Higher Education and Research, representing Dr. Beatrice Inyangala, who is the Principal Secretary, Ministry of Education, State Department of Higher Education and Research, the Director, the Chairman of the Nairobi Aviation College, Apostle Peter Manyuru, the Principal of the institution, the Academic Registrar, ladies and gentlemen. Today marks a very remarkable day in the calendar, academic calendar of the Nairobi Aviation College, and in a family program where we all have come from. Some of us may be the first graduates in our family. Some of us may be part of the graduating team within our families. However, today, 5th of December, is a milestone and very remarkable, both to the parents as well as the graduates. And Madam, we began in 1999. That time we did not have any much of the public-private participation or partnership in training. Most of the colleges have come latest, but in 1999, we have been on board supporting the government of Kenya in as far as training enthusiastic young men and women, especially in TVET. The concept of TVET is very new. When we grew up, it was a training college. You would have gone to Eregi, you would have gone to any other college or Kaimosi, but then an element of TVET was not very strong. But we at the Nairobi Aviation College felt that indeed, even as much as we want to reach Vision 2030, we need to make sure that we empower young people in skills training. Today, the government of Kenya, we are now working on RPL, recognition of prior learning. That is under the bottoms-up economic transformation agenda. We have many mechanics who have never gone to school, but they can be able to overhaul an engine. We will be able to embrace that kind of talent. We have many journalists who have never gone to school, but can perform the art. We are embracing that kind of talent that is under the better bottoms-up economic transformation agenda. And the vision as we are moving on will rely entirely on TVET, and that's where you belong. And we are saying thank you very much. Of course, we are delving into the great waters of AI, but AI will only be embraced by in-person trainer-trainee. Trainer-trainee. AI will only be an addition to what the trainer and the trainee are doing in their respective areas of classroom. So we want to thank you very much, Madam, from the ministry, to have been able to support us and even us in the private-public partnership to make the graduates we have in front of us, 1,500 of them, and many others who are passing the hands of the chairman and also the director, have been quite many and are gracing the various economies and industry in the entire East Africa and Africa as a whole. Without any further ado, Madam, you'll allow me to invite one of the graduating class member candidate. This is none other than Mr. Ivan Somoto. And Ivan Somoto, even as he graduates today, Madam, is already working with the Standard Media Group, the home of KTN, and many others. Wherever you are, Mr. Ivan Somoto, take over the podium. Ivan Somoto? Ivan Somoto? Oh, makofi kwake. This gentleman comes from the Department of Journalism and Mass Communication. Na already anafanya kazi. Leo ni mwisho wa mwezi na uko na pesa kwa mfuko. And you are graduating. Karibu sana. Asante.
Mgeni wetu wa heshima afisa wa bodi ya elimu ya juu nchini na utafiti ambaye anaitwa Beatrice Inyangada, ambaye amewakilishwa na Consolata Alo, mwenyekiti wa bodi ya halmashauri ya chuo cha Nairobi Aviation College Mtume Peter Manyuru, wahadhiri wetu kutoka idara mbalimbali za masomo kutoka Nairobi Aviation College, mahafali wetu wanaofuzu siku ya leo, wageni waalikwa na wazazi wetu waaminifu, hamjambo. Ninachukua fursa na satua hii adhim kumshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu kwa kutukirimia hidayah uzima na kutufikisha siku ya leo katika sherehe zetu za 17 za mahafali katika chuo cha Nairobi Aviation College. Mwanzo kabisa, mimi ni mwingi wa furaha isiyokuwa na kifani kusimama kadamnasi yenu kama mwanahabari mwanagenzi ambaye anafuzu siku ya leo katika sherehe hizi za 17 za mahafali kutoka chuo cha Nairobi Aviation College kwa cheti cha stashahada ya wanahabari na utangazaji. Nina wingi wa furaha isiyomithilika kamwe. Hongera kwangu na kwa mahafali wote wanaofuzu siku ya leo. Ningependa vile vile kuchukua fursa hii kukipongeza chuo chetu cha Nairobi Aviation College chini ya mwenyekiti wa bodi ya halmashauri Mtume Peter Manyuru kwa uongozi ambao umekuwa wa manufaa na wenye tija chuoni mwetu. Tunamshukuru mwalimu mkuu Bi Barasa kwa kuonyesha uongozi ulio mwema na uliokomaa na wa kuigwa chuoni, kwa kuonyesha muongozo mwema na utaratibu wa kuigwa, upendo, amani, ushirikiano na hamasa njema ulioturithisha itasalia ndani yetu kama siraj ya kutumulikia maishani mwetu daima dawamu. Pongezi zetu za dhati zimwendee naibu wa mwalimu mkuu Bwana Alan Kai kwa kusimama kidete na kuonyesha ustahimilivu wa kweli kwa kuhakikisha kuwa kila kitu kinaenda shwari kwa kuzingatia kaida na nguzo za uongozi mwema. Hongera sana Bwana Kai. Tunachukua fursa hii kumpongeza mwalimu msimamizi wa mahitaji ya wanafunzi, Dean of Students, Bwana Albert Barasa kwa kuwa mstari wa mbele washughulikia na kuwasikiliza wanafunzi wote walipohitaji huduma za ushauri na mwongozo mwema. Kwa kweli ulikuwa baba mlezi na kiongozi mwema ipasavyo, na kuiweka afisi yako kuwa wazi kwa mazungumzo kwa kila mtu. Kwa hakika wewe ni mtu muungwana sana. Mungu akubariki sana mwalimu Barasa. Tunachukua nafasi hii kumpa heko za dhati mwalimu Juma Wycliffe, mkuu wa afisi ya akademia, kwa kufanya kazi aula tena ajwad kwa kuhakikisha kuwa kila mahafali anapokea matokeo yake na kuweka rekodi ya masomo ya kila mwanafunzi vyema. Kama haingekuwa afisi yako kuwajibika ipasavyo, sherehe za leo hazingefanyika. Pongezi kwako mwalimu Juma na afisi yako kwa jumla. Tunachukua fursa hii kuwahongera wahadhiri wetu kutoka idara mbalimbali za masomo kwa kufanya kazi bora na kuhakikisha kuwa sisi kama mahafali tunameremeta jinsi mtuonavyo hapa siku ya leo. Tunamshukuru mwalimu msimamizi wa idara ya biashara, Business Department, Bwana Adol Sore kwa kazi kuntu. Mwalimu msimamizi wa idara ya ukarimu na huduma za wageni, Hospitality Department, Bwana Kevin Analo. Mwalimu msimamizi wa idara ya uhandisi, Engineering Department, Bwana Regan Ofisi. Mwalimu msimamizi wa idara ya tehama, teknolojia, habari na mawasiliano, ICT Department, Bwana Isaac Mutusi. Mwalimu msimamizi wa idara ya utalii na usafiri, Travel and Tours Department, Bwana Alex Okwaro. Na mwalimu msimamizi wa idara ya forodha na usafirishaji, Clearing and Forwarding, Bwana George Omondi. Heko kwa kazi ajwad, kazi bulbul. Shukrani zetu sufufu pia ziende idara au kitivo cha wanahabari na utangazaji chini ya uongozi wa mhadhiri wetu na mkuu wa idara hiyo Bi Georgina Mnyekenye, ambaye pia ni mwalimu wetu wa somo la gazeti, newspaper reporting, kwa kuongoza idara yetu vyema na kuwa mshauri mkuu. Tunakuenzi na kujivunia wewe mwalimu. Shukrani zetu zimwendee mhadhiri wetu ambaye pia ni mkuu wa kitengo cha maslahi ya wanafunzi chuoni, Bwana Albert Barasa, ambaye ni mwalimu wetu wa somo la camera operation, kwa kutufunza na kutupa ushauri wa kila nui. Kwa sasa sisi ni manyakaso wa haiba ya juu, camera people, camera person, watu wa kunyaka nyuso za watu jinsi unavyomuona huyu kaka yangu anavyo ni nyaka mimi uso wangu. Shukrani zetu zimwendee mwalimu wetu wa somo la utozi katika radio production na sheria za wanahabari na kaida zake, media law and ethics, Bwana Caleb Esipila. Hongera sana walimu wetu kwa kazi bora. Mungu awabariki sana. Ninachukua fursa hii kuwahongera mahafali wote wanaofuzu kutoka idara mbalimbali. Kwa kweli kimekuwa kipindi kigumu cha kiangazi na masika, lakini mlijifunga masombo na kuvumilia kila nui ya changamoto zilizokuwa zikiwakabili katika safari yenu ya masomo. Kwa kweli mlihiari kulenga juu na kuhakikisha mnafaulu kwa kishindo. Pongezi enyi mahafali wapendwa. Pongezi kweli mahafali kutoka idara ya biashara, wanahabari na utangazaji, ukarimu, uhandisi, mahafali kutoka tehama, utalii na usafiri, forodha na usafirishaji. Kama ilivyo kawaida, kichwa hakiwezi kusimama pasi kutegemea nguzo imara ya shingo. Safari yetu ya masomoni chuoni haijawa rahisi kama hatungeshikwa mkono na watu mbalimbali. Tungependa kuwashukuru washikadau wote waliochangia kwa namna moja au nyingine ili kuhakikisha kuwa safari ya kufuzu kwetu inatimia tangu siku ya kwanza. Shukrani zetu ziwaendee walimu, wazazi wetu wapendwa, wahisani, wanafunzi, jamaa na marafiki kwa kusimama nasi katika hicho kipindi kigumu cha maisha chuoni. Mungu awabariki sana. Ningependa kuwakumbusha kauli moja aliyowahi kusema mwandishi mmoja kwa jina Chinua Achebe katika kitabu chake The Things Fall Apart. Aliwahi kuuliza hivi: where are the young suckers that will grow when the old banana tree dies? Iko wapi miche michanga itakayonawiri baada ya migomba mizee kufa? Hii ni kauli nzito ambayo inatuhusia kuwa sisi ndio viongozi wa leo ambao tutasimama ili kuhakikisha kuwa taifa, jamii tunapata mwamko mpya na uongozi ambao ni bora. Ningependa kuwauliza siku ya leo mahafali wenzangu, Chinua Achebe ametuuliza where are the young suckers that will grow when the old banana tree dies? Iko wapi miche michanga itakayochipuka na kunawiri baada ya migomba mizee kufa? Mimi ningependa kuwauliza mahafali wenzangu kutoka tasnia taaluma mbalimbali, uhandisi, kutoka tasnia ya forodha, clearing and forwarding. Wewe Irene Nyanchama Maronga, Chinua Achebe anakuuliza where are you? Tungependa kuwa na watu ambao wangekuwa na akili bunlizi, akili bulbul, akili ambazo zingekuwa za kuleta tija. Mkwe kama watu kama akina Mahatma Gandhi wale wa India walioleta mvuvumuko mpya wa uongozi. Mkwe na watu kama akina Amilcar Cabral waliokuwa viongozi waliosimama na kuleta nguzo mpya ndani ya uongozi kule Guinea Bissau. Ukuwa na viongozi kama Martin Luther King Jr. kule Marekani waliosimama na kuleta mwamko mpya, uongozi na hamasa njema miongoni mwa watu. Mko wapi? Leo hii Chinua Achebe anatupa changamoto ili tuweze kujua itakuwaje. Mko wapi? Chinua Achebe ametuuliza. Mkwe kama watu kama Profesa marehemu Ken Walibora, watu waliotuasia na kutuambia kwamba tusigombanie fito, tunajenga nyumba moja. Na vile vile mkwe na watu kama hayati Raila Amolo Odinga Inigima mwenyewe waliotuasia na kutupa hamasa njema. Shukrani zetu jazila ziwaendee wazazi wetu wapendwa waliosimama kidete kwa kila hali na mali, wakalala kwa njaa, wakajinyima kwa kila hali, wakavaa jozi moja ya kiatu kuanzia Januari hadi Disemba, wakala mboga za mchicha hadi mate yakawa machungu vinywani. Lakini kwa hayo yote walihakikisha wanatulipia karo ili mimi na wewe tusome ili tuwe na maisha mema baadaye. Tubadilishe maisha yao na kule tunakotoka. Hongera sana wazazi wetu. Mwenyezi Mungu mwenye kudra kudu awabariki ili muwe na maisha marefu, muishi na muone watoto wenu ambao ni sisi, muone wajukuu wenu, muone vitukuu, vilembwekeza na vinyinginya. Amina, amina daima wazazi. Mwisho na waaga kwa kauli yake Nelson Mandela kuwa elimu ni silaha yenye nguvu zaidi duniani unayoweza kuitumia kubadilisha ulimwengu. Education is the most powerful weapon which one can use to change the world. Nimeshukuru sana kwa kusikiliza hotuba yangu. Mimi naitwa Ivan Somoto, mimi ni mzaliwa magharibi ya Kenya, nazaliwa gatuzi la Busia, eneo bunge la Butula, na Mungu awabariki. Shukran jazila. Amina.
Na asante sana. Tumpigie makofi kwa mara nyingine tena. Yeye anaitwa Ivan Somoto, moto kama pasi. Tunasema asante sana. And of course, the kind of Kiswahili that has been spoken here is enormous Kiswahili sanifu. Na tunasema hongera sana walimu wetu katika idara ya mawasiliano na waandishi wa habari. Basi, moving on from our graduating candidates in terms of speech, Ivan Somoto, we want to say thank you very much. Utakapofika kule KTN, tafadhali waambie kwamba tuko ngangari kabisa. Basi, our chief guests, our programs being TVET has what we call dual program, where we endeavor to make sure that 50% is instructor in class, lecturer in class, and 50% industry. And that's why we are TVET. It must be industry versus classroom. We have also been able to enroll ourselves with various examination bodies, and the candidates before you, Madam, have been fully trained, both in classroom and practicals and industry, where they've been attached on industrial attachment and internship, and they are ready for your conferment of various certificates and diplomas. The academic board of the Nairobi Aviation College has been indeed very, very resilient in all manner of ways in making sure that the kind of programs that we train here have international standards, and that's why some of our graduates, alumni association, are spread entire East Africa and the world in terms of working. You will therefore allow me, Madam, to invite the technical chair of the academic board. This is the academic registrar. That is the engine of the academic programs within our institution, to come on over and make his remarks. This is none other than Mr. Wycliffe Juma. Tumpigia makofi tafadhali. Of course, being TVET, we have 60% practicals and 40 theory. And of course, TVET program, industry 50 and 50 classroom. Karibu sana. Technical team, please, kindly.
Hi, my name is Juma Wycliffe, Academic Registrar. Madam Chief Guest, Principal Secretary, State Department of Higher Education and Research. Ministry of Education, Dr. Beatrice Nyangale, represented by Madam Consolata. Esteemed guests, Board of Directors, members of staff, Nairobi Aviation College, parents, and guardians. Graduates, ladies and gentlemen, I greet you all. Allow me to first start by thanking Almighty God for this wonderful day. He provided us with life, strength, and courage to tackle each and every activity pertaining this day. And we don't take it for granted. My office and department, for the past few months, was as busy as a beehive, full of students who wanted to graduate, and today they are here. Congratulations, students. Congratulations, graduates. That made me realize the significance of this day In a very special way, I want to return my gratitude to the Nairobi Aviation College management and the members of staff for their cooperation and commitment towards the academic achievements of these graduates. They have made it, and we all deserve a pat on the back for work well done. The Registry Department and Academic Office, which I hail from, is very delighted and takes pride in this day, though with so many challenges, setbacks, bumps, and boundaries. These brave souls have shown resilience. The journey has been long with different experiences. We have rubbed shoulders with some of you. We have had both good and bad moments. Together, all that was for better that today may come to pass, and we are so much grateful. Edward Koch was once heard saying, "The fireworks begin today. Each diploma is a lighted match. Each one of you is a fuse." And I repeat, Koch's words to you today, as you are handed over the powers to read and write the fireworks, begins, and that certificate and diploma you hold is much that you will use to transform this society. Today, we release you to the society that you may be useful and productive. We believe in our products, and so we trust in you, that you will be people that matter in our country. Having you around the college was good. You kept the premises lively, but releasing you to the world is more wonderful. It is time to show the world that you belong in a class of resilient and courageous. As we congratulate our graduates today, I would also like to congratulate our parents and guardians. I want to acknowledge sacrifices you made to ensure that these young ones get knowledge. You too never had it the easy way it takes a stronger and determined soul to walk the path. They say the greatest investment a parent can give a child is education. My dear parents and guardians, this is your investment you have not lost. I bow. Mark Twain's words, 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So, throw off the violence, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover, a class of 2025. Explore, dream, discover. Congratulations, graduates. Thank you.
Hongera sana. Tupige tena makofi tafadhali. Tunasema asante, asante, asante sana. Chief guest, you are a scholar and in academia, right from Harvard to Nairobi Aviation College. Any kind of scholar, any kind of student is the same. Even if you took a PhD holder back to class, will behave the same way with a student undertaking certificates. We have the same behavior. Missing marks, running away from cards, being asked by your lecturer to undertake a cut, sit in, take away. We have the same behavior. We are also chaperoned by our parents, our guardians, who make sure that our life at campus, our life in school, our life in college is comfortable. We pay school fees to run the institution. Parents will have to pay for upkeep. Teachers will have to do counseling and guidance to make sure that that trainee is able to live comfortably in that school. But on top of it all, we have the top manager. Allow me, Madam, to invite the principal of the Nairobi Aviation College, Madam Raylene Barasa, who has been with us, having issues to do with management, to do with parents, guardians, and even discipline. Madam Raylene Barasa, karibu sana. Tumpigie makofi tafadhali.
Okay, Madam Chief Guest, our Chief Principal, Mr. Peter Manyuru, and all protocol observed. Okay, Madam Chief Guest, Principal Secretary, State Department of Higher Education and Research, Ministry of Education, Dr. Beatrice Inyangala, being represented by Madam Consolata Aloa, the Board of Directors, invited guests, members of staffs, Nairobi Aviation College, graduates, parents, ladies and gentlemen, I salute you all. I take this golden opportunity as the principal of Nairobi Aviation College to officially welcome you to Nairobi Aviation 17th graduation ceremony held here at Canaan grounds. It is indeed a great pleasure to have you all grace this event. Karibuni sana. Ladies and gentlemen, it is by grace of the Lord and with great pleasure to particularly witness these beautiful scholars who are passionate and proud of their nation, add their achievements to their life. Congratulations, class of 2025. Congratulations. You have indeed made it. You have indeed made it. Today, as we celebrate the fruits of our academic labor, take note, Nairobi Aviation College is proud of you. At this point, my sincere gratitudes to the Almighty Lord for making this day success, for giving us the strength and patience to overcome all the obstacles. All the glory and honor to Him forever. Teamwork and collective responsibility approach are the pillars to delivering gainful skills to our students. Therefore, I'm thankful to my teaching staffs, first, for religious performing their tasks of equipping these young youths with the necessary skills, tools for facing a dynamic world. And I secondly for this unwilling support in fulfilling this event. May good Lord bless you abundantly. Our dear parents, our guardians, you entrusted these young ones with us. I thank you for the trust you had with us, and we have not disappointed you. Today, as I stand before you, fellow Kenyans, I take pride in Nairobi Aviation College in leadership of our Chief Principal, Mr. Peter Manyuru, passionately and tirelessly working towards molding young professionals and entrepreneurs, a task we taken effortlessly. As our 17th graduation theme reads, empowering professionals to transform society. Madam Chief Guest, Nairobi Aviation as a learning institution endures in producing professionals who possess the zeal to face the dynamic yet competitive world. We have produced the best in the past years, and we continue to do so as Nairobi Aviation College. Nairobi Aviation College is a technical and vocational college registered by the TVET and Vocational Educational and Training Authority in accordance with TVET Act 2013, Section 21, with the main campus located in Bank House, along Moi Avenue Street. It has satellite campuses in Mombasa and Kisumu. There are over 50 courses offered. There are over 50 courses offered that has been recognized in 6 major departments. The departments are: we have tours and travel, we have the Department of Journalism and Mass Comm, we have the Department of Business Studies, we have the Department of Hospitality, we have Engineering, ICT, and many others. At Nairobi Aviation College, we are guided by professionalism. Everything about us is professional. Our staffs are well qualified. Activities are conducted. We have equipments that are there for our students. As we said, our team is empowering professionalism to transform society. To our graduates, as the principal, we have officially rendered you to the world. Congratulations, our graduates. Nairobi Aviation, oi! Nairobi Aviation, oi!
Nairobi Aviation, hi! Nairobi Aviation, hi! Thank you very much, I love that. Chief guests, any center of excellence that is chaperoned by sound chaplaincy can grow to the highest level. I said earlier that Nairobi Aviation College began in 1999, before some of these people were born, before you, madam. Some, I said some. We have been doing ceremonies. We have done it at KICC. But the blessings of good Lord has made us grow to this height. Thanks to the strong spiritual nourishment and shepherdry of our very own chairman, director, who is the chief principal of the Nairobi Aviation College. The sanctuary that we are in, madam, is ably managed and run by Apostle Peter Manyuru. Tumpigia makofi tafadhali. There are those who argue that this is the biggest shrine in Africa. It's been said that before, not me. And the blessings from this shrine are very enormous. Thanks to Apostle Peter Manyuru, who doubles up between this shrine and being the chief principal of the Nairobi Aviation College. Having said that, madam, allow me to invite the chairman, the director, the chief principal of the Nairobi Aviation College, Apostle Peter Manyuru. Tupika makofi tafadhali. Karibu mchungaji. Tupika makofi tafadhali even as he comes. Mwalimu is trained in carrying forwarding. Mwalimu, karibu sana. Asante sana.
Our guest of honor today, Madam Consolata Alawang from the Ministry of Education, representing our chief guest of honor, Principal Secretary, State Department of Higher Education and Research in the Ministry of Education, Dr. Beatrice Anyankala, invited guests, members of Nairobi Aviation College staff, our graduates, parents, friends of Nairobi Aviation College, ladies and gentlemen, amujamboni. Bwana Yesu Kristo asifiwe. I want to take this opportunity, our chief guest, to say a few words of my own observation. Now, Nairobi Aviation College, as it has been said, it has been here since 1999. And I, as the chairman, am representing the board of directors. And I just want to speak on behalf of the board of directors. Nairobi Aviation College has been here for 26 years now. And as a board of management and the board of directors, we have a vision that we started, and we have to accomplish that vision. And as we are training and producing more young men, given the fact that today is our 17th graduation ceremony, that means these graduations will keep on continuing. We are producing diplomas, people, advanced diplomas, certificates, and so on. Our vision as the board of directors is to make Nairobi Aviation College finally realize its destiny. And the destiny of Nairobi Aviation College is to become a university. Our chief guest, I want to state today, I know some of us may be here today, but you don't know how far we have gone. So far, as I'm speaking today, we have a piece of land in Kitale, which is over 100 acres, that belongs to Nairobi Aviation College, that is earmarked for building Africa Aviation University. So this vision will finally come to pass. And in addition to that, we also have land in Nairobi, also earmarked to build Nairobi Aviation College campus here in Nairobi. And we have 20 acres in Mulolongo, which is earmarked to build Nairobi Aviation College campus in Nairobi. Maybe you can clap for the board of directors. I know today you are graduating, but I want to assure you that very soon you will be coming to join our Africa Aviation University. In fact, if you go to Kitale, to a place called Endebase, they will show you where Africa Aviation University is. Even at the door, it is written Africa Aviation University. So that is something I want to assure you are going to realize. And I know some of you here, as you progress in your career, some of you will be managers there, some of you will be lecturers there, some of you will be technicians there, some of you will be hoteliers there. Everybody has his own profession. And I know with the growth of the institution, it's going also to provide employment to all of us. And I just wanted to make my personal comment to all the graduates. As you are living today, you know, we are sending you out to the world. But I want to make this point, that Africa is a very rich continent. When we talk about Africa, we as Kenyans, we are in Africa. And Kenya is a very rich nation in terms of human resource, in terms of minerals, and in terms of many things. We have just witnessed 2 years ago, we have had a very bad time for Kenyans. All of us, we are aware because we are in Kenya. We have witnessed the worst riots, if I'm not wrong, in the Kenyan history. Now that we are now graduating, we are going out, we must also reflect on our nation and look at our nation and be able to think, how shall we make Kenya a better place and overcome the challenges we have had for the past 2 years, 2023 and 2024. We have seen many young people dying. Why? Because the expectations have not been met. And therefore, we as young people, I want you to know that you belong to Kenya, and Kenya is your nation. You are the one who can make Kenya a better place to be. And the best way to make Kenya to be the best place to be is to vote in the right leaders. Vote in. I repeat again, you need a job, you need jobs, you need industries. We need to have a very good leadership system that makes policies that will make Kenya to become great. I don't mean that the government we are having today doesn't make good policies. Or I don't mean that the current leadership, they are not good. They are good for now. That is the best God can give us. But as I normally say, that the best is yet to come. So for us to make the best, we are here. Do you have a voter's card? You are the leaders of tomorrow. Are you there in a position to decide the leadership of Kenya? What I've seen, most of the young people, they sit behind, then they see the old men, the old people, choosing for them leaders. After choosing for them leaders, they mess up. Then they go to the streets, haki yetu, haki yetu. Iko wapi jameni? Haki yako inaanza na kura yako. You know, I'm speaking this because we are the leaders of tomorrow, and we have to change our future. We have to vote in leaders who will give our children, our people in future, a better life. So, as we are nearing in the coming elections, please prepare yourself also. Vote in the right leaders. Prepare yourself. You're also a leader. You can become one. And as we are praying, I'm speaking to this because there are people who say that Africans, they pray every day. That Africa is a praying nation. But after praying, it's the poorest continent in the world. You are the best prayer, fasting, but the poorest continent in the world. So we must look at this. Why are people praying every day, but things are not working? It's because of the leadership that we have put in place. As much as we pray, we must also take a responsibility as a voter. And that's why our able president, Dr. William Ruto, whom God has given us, he has put in place people to take now voters card. So I'm speaking as a religious leader because we have to make Kenya a better place. You are the leaders of tomorrow. We are sending you out to do what? To change Kenya. And therefore, it is my prayer that as you are going out, you are going to work hard. You're also going to pray very hard. When you just pray and you don't work, things do not work. You are going to pray, at the same time work hard, so that you can support your parents, you can support the Republic of Kenya, support the leadership, support the Ministry of Education in terms of, being part of the system of education. You are going out to bring a change to our brothers and sisters, because some of us come from the village and we are here in Nairobi. We know what's happening in Nairobi. So you are a leader by the fact that you know more than those who are in the village. This is a position God is giving you. So as we are sending you out, let us take responsibility of those people that are under us or they are above us, especially our parents. Let us respect them. Let us respect our parents. They have taken us to school. Our parents have suffered, have denied themselves to make us to be what we are today. So I want to, at this point, to thank all our graduates for the great effort you put in to make this day to be a success. In fact, if it were not for you to be graduating today, all of us here would be meaningless to be here. So this is your great day. And let me take this opportunity that all of us who are here, let us give these dear graduates a clap offering just to appreciate their efforts. And if they have not clapped for you, can clap for yourself. Can I see you clapping for yourself? I also want to thank our parents for their effort. Thank you wazazi wetu kwa kujinyima na kuweza kujenga taifa la Kenya katika njia ya kupeana elimu kwa kizazi hiki na watoto wetu ambao wanafuzu siku ya leo. I also want to thank all those who have come to join us. Today we have our principal from Mombasa. Yuko hapa. Nataka tufanye hivi. We also have our leaders from Kisumu branch, wherever they are. So ndio hao. I just want to thank all our visitors, I don't know, there's a time we are going to introduce them officially. We want to thank our visitors for taking their time, including our parents, even the friends who have come to join us today. They have taken their time from a busy schedule to come and join us today to witness this very important occasion, that is our 17th graduation ceremony. Maybe before I finish, I just want to thank one man here who has been with us and he has supported us, you know, when there are issues in the airport. But I just want to call him, akuje tu, pengine tusalamie kidogo, akuje tu tusalamie. I know he's a businessman, he's in charge of security at the airport, so it's good before he leaves. We appreciate him. Karibu tusalamie.
As chairman of the board of directors, Bwana Manyuru, a great friend of mine, the principal, Madam Barasa, who is connected to me in a special way, distinguished guests, and in a special way, our graduates. Hamjambo! Nairobi Aviation, hoye! Yes, my name is Joseph Okumu, the General Manager in charge of security at Kenya Airports Authority. It's indeed a great honor to be here today to join you, to see you at the source, because we have been partnering, we've been working together. This is where we've been harvesting our talents. We have been giving you internships, we have been giving you attachments, and indeed, I think we have been cooperating in various ways. So mine is just to motivate you and to encourage you that first and foremost, the aviation industry is very dynamic. It is very challenging, but again, it's very exciting, with a lot of opportunities. So what we need are the skills that you are bringing today to the market. I was looking at the graduation booklets, and I could see everything that Kenya needs is there, and particularly our aviation industry that relies on the issues of safety, on the issues of security, on the issues of efficiency, and of course connecting people and communities. We have several opportunities, especially at the airports. In fact, I was looking at the newspaper today, and I could see we have 100 opportunities for firemen. So if you have not applied, please apply. We've had opportunities of apron controllers, and there are very many others that are coming in. So what we need are the skills that you have. But again, this is just the beginning, the foundation. So don't just sit that because now you have one certificate or two certificates, that's enough. In aviation, we say the sky is only the lower limit. Unaweza enda na uende na uende na uende na uende na uende. Sindio? So we want to welcome you to the airport. We shall still continue cooperating with you. Mimi niko head office. I have worked closely with you at your various schools. When I was the regional airport manager at Kisumu, we worked very closely with Nairobi Aviation at Kisumu. We have worked closely with the aviation. I don't know whether you have Nairobi Aviation in Eldoret, but I think there's Eldoret Aviation there. And then we worked very closely with you here. And whenever there is any firefighting to be done, just to ensure that everything goes on well, we've always come to your assistance. Kwa hivyo, I want to wish you well, and especially this 17th cohort, go there, out there, and read and write everything that is pertaining to your qualifications. Congratulations, na asanteni sana.
Tumpigie makofi. Our chief guest. The reason why I brought him by breaking the protocol was because he's in charge of security at the airport. And when he's sitting here, maybe the aircraft may not land. Maybe there may be a problem. So he may leave before greeting us because he's a businessman, he's supposed to run airport security. And therefore, I want to appreciate all our guests. And I want to say, may God bless you, all of you, those who have come. I want to say thank you, and may God keep you and prosper you, and more for our graduates. Mungu awabariki, na walinde, na waongoze, na muwe washindi milele. Thank you.
Tupige makofi tafadhali. That is our own spiritual leader, as well as chairman of the board of management, as well as the director, the Nairobi Aviation College. This shrine is very, very nostalgic and very, very cardinal, if you like. Any leader worth his salt or her salt has passed through the hands of Apostle Peter Manyuru, including the enigma himself, CGH, Raila Amolo Odinga. He has passed here more than 3 times. His hands have blessed him, and we say thank you very much. The 4th President of the Republic of Kenya, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, has been here. The 5th President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, has been here. Good things begins at this shrine. Tumpige makofi tafadhali. Now, when you have an event of this nature and you invite guests and they come, all you feel is happy. And therefore, on behalf of the chairman of the board of management and the principal of the Nairobi Aviation College, please allow me, Madam, to mention a few names here, and they'll be waving at you and us. The Nairobi Aviation College has cousins, has sisters, as mentioned before by the chairman. Kindly allow me to mention to you that within the coastal region, we have our sister college, and the principal is here, the Mombasa Aviation College principal, Mr. Joshua Rume. Tumpige makofi tafadhali. That is from the coastal region, kule 001, wako kule CBD on the island. Also with us, Madam, allow me to introduce to you, of course mentioned earlier, we have Joseph Okomo, who is our employer and also a partner in internship, as well as industrial attachment. Tupige makofi tafadhali. I'm also pleased that in the larger western region, in Kisumu, we have our sister college. This is Kisumu campus. We have Mr. Mark Oro. Aoro, popote ulipo saa. Makofi kwake tafadhali. Ya, wamefurahi pale watu wa Kisumu dala. Tuwapigie makofi tena. Madam, within your ministry, we have a National Industrial Training Authority, and that's a very, very important partner. Of course, we have NITA, we have Tiveta SIDAC, and we have NEC. We are all under those bodies. And I'm pleased that indeed with us, we have Mr. Sakwa from the National Industrial Training Authority. Popote ulipo, tumpige makofi tafadhali. Also, we have a gentleman here. I have quite some good memories with him, Mr. Geoffrey Ekasiba. Tumpigia makofi tafadhali. Mr. Geoffrey Ekasiba is the Executive Secretary General of Kenya National Union of Teachers, Teso South. Tumpigia makofi tafadhali. Nani mwalimu is also an announcer. When I'm doing work for the ministry, announcement for the Drama and Music Festival, I am with him in one of the main halls. That's Asante sana mwalimu. Also with us, allow me to introduce to you that we have from ICM. ICM is one of our examination bodies, and we have a gentleman called Kevin Osundwa coming from ICM. Tumpigia makofi tafadhali. He has always been a friend to us, and anytime we require him to come to join us to celebrate the success story, he always comes alongside us. I'm also pleased to mention to you that we have one of our very own. Remember, we have various bodies that govern training centers in Kenya. We have Kenya Teachers Training Colleges Association. We have Kenya Technical Institutions, KATI, and then we also have Kenya Private Colleges Association. He's our chairman. Popote ulipo, the chairman. Oh, madam, you will have to say something. You are our chair. Karibu sana, come and make some remarks. Tumpigie makofi chair wetu. Yeah. Kuna maswala ambayo kama private colleges, we work together and make sure that we work with the government to make sure that we partner well in public-private partnership. In training, we must have our leader, and here she is. Karibu sana, madam. Tumpigie makofi.
Thank you very much, MC. And the ladies present, you have seen what happens. Is always an assumption that it is a man. Okay, thank you very much for this opportunity. Our chief guest, the chairman, the board of directors, the dignitaries present, the leaders of the institutions, our own very VVIPs, the graduating class of 2025, our parents, good morning. In another world, I speak another language, so this time of the day, you'd say Guten Tag, that's German. So when you respond the same, Guten Tag. So it's a privilege and an honor to be here, and mostly the greatest privilege is to have a representative from the Ministry of Education, and more so the State Department for Higher Education. Why is that important? Because Kenya National Association of Private Colleges has been lobbying for that representation and that recognition the last 15 years. And today, to see that higher education is recognizing private TVETs, we are so honored, Chief Guest. This is part of our lobbying agenda. The Nairobi Aviation College is a special institution since it's one of the pioneers of TVET. Chief Guest, we are the only sector that has ever written a law and went to government and told government, govern us with this law. I don't think there is any other sector that has been able to do that. Nairobi Aviation College is a remnant of the pioneers. We had Lizzie Wanyoike-Nibs, Masinde, Mrs. Claire Wahome, Apostle Peter Manyuru, and they sat somewhere and decided we need to sanitize this sector, and what we need is a law to govern us. So a graduating class, so as you head out, you'll be carrying the spirit of pioneering because the anointing flows from the top. And it is also interesting to learn that Apostle Peter Manyuru, you're also a graduate of clearing and forwarding. This is why you're also a minister of the gospel, to clear hell as you forward to heaven. So it's a privilege and an honor to be here. and to study at Nairobi Aviation College, an institution that has become a beacon of hope, opportunity for young men and women who dare to dream beyond horizon. Aviation is more than an industry, and all the courses that you have taken from computer studies, business studies, hospitality management is just a zebra of vision, courage, and innovation. Every aircraft that takes off reminds us that humanity was never meant to remain grounded. We were created to rise, to explore, and to connect. And again, the head of Department for Security at Kenya Airports Authority has also reiterated that in his speech. And in the same way, education is the runway upon which dreams take flight. So your dreams will be taking flight from today as you head out. And our wish as an association is to wish you favor as you go out, to tell you that you be confident. The opportunities are vast and they are many. Go become a dreamer. So I want to talk to you about the truths about purpose, because as you head out, you will hear a lot of people mention that word, that you need to live within your purpose. What are the 4 things that you need? Make sure that you identify what you're good at, identify what you love, identify what the world needs, so that you can identify what you can get paid for. That is how you're going to change the world. And the chairman, Apostle Manyuru, has mentioned the same and has reiterated that you go and become co-creators in his speech. And he mentioned that the country needs you, and it is not you that need your country. It is your country that needs you. Go do something that you'll be remembered for. From this graduation, go sit. Go develop your 5-year plan, where you want to see yourself the next 5 years, the next 10 years, because the chairman has already told you where Nairobi Aviation is heading. So I would love you to also ask your fellow graduate, where are you heading post this graduation? That's a question that you can ask yourself alone and many times. There are several things that you need to know that dreams demand discipline. In this era where everybody is an expert in everything, make sure you're a disciplined graduate so that you can be sustained at the world of work. At the same time as you head out, go become a global citizen. The opportunities are available all over. Do not limit yourself to this country. You can work anywhere in the world. You are a global citizen. So go become multilingual. Make sure you can speak 1 or 2 extra languages, and also learn what we call culture sensitivity. As you head out, you will work with people from different cultures. You will work with people from different spiritual background. Make sure you're a respectful person, and spiritual intelligence is something that you will require. Leadership also requires emotional maturity. As you head out, you're already a leader. You may not be a leader because you're a manager of an institution or a manager somewhere, but you're a leader because you're the CEO of your life. After this graduation, if your life goes south, the CEO will have failed. And that CEO is no other than yourself. So make sure you go chart a good way forward. And I can charge you as you head out, you can go and grab a book. I'm an avid reader. I love reading. And there is a book called The Leader Without a Title. Make sure you grab that. You start behaving like one so that eventually you can become a leader. And your chairman has also reiterated that in his speech. And your calling will cost you something because you are created for something. If you are to change anything, you really need to know that it will cost you. Sometimes there are days that you will wake up that you don't want to move forward. There are days that you will wake up and ask yourself, why me and why not the other person? When that moment comes is when your grounding in faith will be important so that you can move forward. And there is also another skill that is important for any person in the world of work. That is a skill that we call emotional intelligence. Because self-motivation, motivation is like bathing. What has pushed you to get to graduation is not your parents. It is because you motivated yourself and you wanted to move forward even when it was difficult. Some days you could have been told there is no school fees. Another day you'd have been told that your marks are missing. Another day you may not have loved the course that you picked, but you kept pushing yourself. Life is like that. There is an Israeli proverb that says, constant struggle is the true meaning of life. As you head out, you will struggle, you will be happy, there will be happy days, there will be dark days, but what is important is your emotional strength and your emotional muscles. Make sure you develop them so that you can get out and thrive. TVET gives you skills, and that is what the world needs. For this country to get to Vision 2030, which is only 4 years away, for Africa to get to Agenda 2063, it is you that are required. And what we require is the skill. Make sure you don't stop learning. Do not get worried about technology in this world of AI. AI will not replace anyone, but leaders with AI, they are going to replace the leaders without AI. So make sure you sharpen your skill. You will head out and realize that the skill that you learned in school, there are new things that have come. Make sure you keep learning. Continuous learning is another skill that you need as a 21st century graduate. At the same time, critical thinking, good communication, teamwork, working with others, resilience, and management of stress. There will be days that will be dark. I've mentioned that earlier. Let not any of the graduates today ever become a candidate of mental health problem, because a problem shared is a problem solved. You need to have the strength. The opportunities may not be there. Go create them yourself, because the opportunities are always there. Ground yourself for something. And my name is Dr. Ekra Dongo, the National Chairperson, Kenya National Association of Private Colleges. We are 2,700 private TVETs in Kenya. Nairobi Aviation is one of the pioneers of the TVET sector in the country. As you head out, be courageous. You are coming from a polished graduate. Let no one tell you you're half-baked. You are a polished graduate who is capable. When you see that advert, apply with self-confidence. Be so self-confident. Make sure that you do extra. The employer that will keep you. Employers do not keep you because of beautiful papers. Employers keep you because of your attitude. Employers keep you because of your ability to go an extra mile. When you head out there, go become an extra mile. And as we said out, we said you as our ambassadors. Ambassador for the private colleges and ambassadors of Nairobi Aviation College. You know that your education is the only thing that features everywhere. Unfortunately, it will also feature in your eulogy that you were once here. That is how important education is. So as you head out, make sure you're good ambassadors. Make sure you mentor somebody behind you, and go and get a mentor for yourself. If you ever want to go places, you need somebody that is guiding you. And you're coming from a ground that is blessed, because from the leadership, there is somebody who is also praying for you. In the association, there are people who are playing for the sector so that the sector can also thrive as you thrive. So go become global citizens, and I wish you all the best. In German, we say herzlichen Glückwunsch.
And where I come from, we say Muriomuno. Thank you very much. Our chief guest, you can see the numbers are very overwhelming. The kind of partnership, public-private partnership that we are having in the educational sector is indeed very overwhelming. I was wondering at some point why some of the universities are now having a TVET wing. At some point, we told them, train them at that level. TVET achia sisi. And that's what we are doing. University fanyeni mambo yenu, but TVET achia sisi watu wa TVET. And thank you very much, Madam, for chairing us. More than 2,500 of us in Kenya. Asante sana. We have yet another very important guest, and when your examiner comes to confirm that indeed you are fully trained and examined, you feel very satisfied as a trainer. We have seen entirely all the reps from all the examining bodies are here. This is a confirmation of fidelity of the kind of work we do here. And allow me, Madam, to bring somebody on board from your ministry That is a semi-autonomous government agency that oversees on assessments of all our educational sector members. This is none other than from the Kenya National Examination Council. We have Dr. Josephine Opondo. Please come over and just say some remarks in a few so that our parents, our employers, our sponsors can confirm that all that you are seeing here is fully trained and has satisfied the board of examiners, including the NEC mama yao. Sio, makofi tafadhali. Asante sana. Thank you.
The MC, the representative of the PS, Apostle, the dignitaries that are around, the graduates. Is it good morning or good afternoon? I'm here to say that as the Kenya National Examination Council, we are very happy of the training that takes place in Nairobi Aviation. We don't take it for granted that you have gone through the courses that you have gone through, and you have attained, as you've been told before, what the Kenyan economy needs. You have all the skills that you require. Only what we need, if maybe you are at the certificate level, bring it at the diploma level. If you are at the diploma level, you can take it a bit higher. But you have all the skills that we require in this nation. Walk heads high, knowing that you have all what it requires. It is only your attitude that will matter to your employer. You might have the certificate, but sometimes your attitude might not be good. So, apart from the certificate that you have, we need also the attitude. So, as you move to the workplace, we welcome you and we say we are happy that you are trained in Nairobi Aviation. May God richly bless you. Amen.
Tupigie examiner makofi tafadhali. Yeah, and when the examiner comes, of course I said earlier, you confirm the efficacy of our certificates and our diplomas. Kwa hivyo tunasema asante sana daktari for joining us here. Now, another efficacy that is very important in today, our chief guest, is that one of our dignitaries from the airport, Mama wa nyumba, is graduating today. Popote ulipo, Madam Evelyn Barasa? Evelyn Barasa from Tours and Travels? Yes, that is the wife of one of our guests. Tumpigia makofi tafadhali. Yeah, from the airport. Tunasema asante sana. And that's the efficacy we are talking about. When you can be trusted for over 27 years in training, when you can still be able to have someone working and comes to trade here, to have value addition is what we are saying is efficacy, is a fidelity of the type of training we do here. And we are saying thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, our chief principal, director, chairman of the board of directors, Madam Principal, distinguished guests, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, graduates, it is now my single honor to invite our chief guest to come and make her remarks before she will thereafter confer us with various certificates and diplomas. And on behalf of Madam Daktari Mheshimiwa Beatrice Inyangala, the Principal Secretary, Minister of Education, State Department of Higher Education and Research, Madam Consolata Alao, who is an Assistant Director of Higher Education, same State Department, to come and make her key address, and thereafter she will confer us with various certificates and diplomas. Shall we all rise up on the VIP dais for our chief guests who will be coming to make her remarks on behalf of the Mheshimiwa Madam Beatrice Inyangala.
Thank you. You might be all seated. To the Chief Principal, Apostle Peter Manyuru, the Principal, Nairobi Aviation College, all distinguished guests, it is my pleasure to be here with you. And before I read the remarks by our PS, Dr. Beatrice Muganda Inyangala, first of all, I'd love to congratulate the graduates for the hard work. It's not easy. It's not easy. Good work and discipline has made you reach where you are. And in Kiswahili we say, elimu ni bahari. Kwa hivyo msisimamie hapa, mhakikishe mmekuja kwetu. In our State Department, are you aware that we offer international scholarships? Some of which are fully funded. So look for State Department for Higher Education, you'll get scholarships. And why am I saying this? It's because, one, your skills are very, very necessary in our Kenya today, in the global world. But if you add a little bit of university education, I think you are even better than anybody else. I'm not saying that once you finish, don't look for a job. Please do. Do, and you'll find that wherever you go, you'll not have the same years that those people who just go and start undergraduate stats. You'll be like 2 years ahead of them. So in life, discipline is paramount. Also, you must have a vision. Where do you want to go? Whatever you've done, is it your passion? Can you continue with it? Can you make it better than what the others have done? And you'll find that you'll go very, very far. So to the graduates today, you are our distinguished guests. Just as the predecessor has said, without you, we would have not been here. We are here because of you. So know that you are very important. Thank you so much for your resilience. Thank you so much for being so disciplined. Seeing people seated without standing up, that is discipline. And I think it's courtesy of the spiritual life that you've undergone. And this is even required in the field of work. Remain with that discipline and you'll go far. Now I'll read the speech. that was given by the PS. Just before I read, I know you might be wondering, why State Department for Higher Education? Daktari has just said that we have TVET institutions. And if you look at the Ministry of Education as a whole, one builds into another. For example, now we have CBC. In the basic education, we have 3 state departments in the Ministry of Education. We have State Department for Basic Education, State Department for TVET, and State Department for Higher Education. I know you are wondering, why not research? Research has just been hived out for reasons you'll learn later. But still, it doesn't mean that research is not going on in the education field. 2, with the CBC, which is not CBC, but CBE, which is competency-based education, they are teaching skills. Those skills are now being taken into senior school or high school. When they finish, they either branch into TVET and others go into the university. In the university, we are expecting the first cohort in 2029. So that means that if the students don't go to TVET, they'll still come to us. Once you finish with the TVET, you still come to us. And I'll repeat again, come for scholarships. They are free of charge application, free of charge. And when you go to international countries, you learn very fast. I'm not saying in Kenya you don't, but still in Kenya definitely the government gives you capitation and the help. That is if you are in the public universities. If you go out of the country, still we are the ones, or rather the State Department for Higher Education is the one that process the scholarships. We give you guidance. We give you all the requirements that will enable you go out. But even if you go out, east or west, home is best. Those who have gone are saying there's no country that is as good as Kenya. So that is why we still need you within before you go out. But even if you go out, kindly come back. Now to the remarks. I'll read it as it is. Remarks by Dr. Beatrice Muganda Inyangala, CBS, Principal Secretary, State Department for Higher Education, during the 17th graduation ceremony of the Nairobi Aviation College on 5th December 2025 at Jesus Teaching Ministry, Canaan Grounds, Donholm, Nairobi. The Director, Nairobi Aviation College, the Principal, distinguished guests, Board of Directors, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is a great privilege and honor to join you on this auspicious occasion on your 17th graduation ceremony and to address the young graduates today. Let me take this earliest opportunity to congratulate you for completing your different fields of study. I take this opportunity to register my sincere gratitude to the Nairobi Aviation College for allowing me to grace this memorable event in the lives of our graduates and take part in their success. Ladies and gentlemen, no country can afford to be an island in the 21st century. Globalization is a force changing almost every aspect of life, and education is at the heart of that change. Nations wishing to swim with this tide must equip their people with skills needed for global citizens. The graduates have proved right the quote that says, "Just because it is hard does not mean that it is impossible. You can do it." Ladies and gentlemen, as you are aware, our country's evolution under our transformative constitution offers immense opportunities for leadership in all spheres of our society. Investing in young people is a basis upon which the greatness of our nation to serve its people and work with our partners will be realized. Graduates, take on leadership roles with a lot of seriousness. I am a great believer in the difference young people can make in this country. Walt Disney once said, and I quote, "All our dreams come true if we have the courage to pursue them." Today, we meet here again to share another successful dream of a great institution which has kept its mission of molding professionals and ensuring that our country, Kenya, and the world at large does not experience shortage of manpower. Keep it up, Nairobi Aviation College. The government of Kenya, through the Ministry of Education, specifically through the State Department for Higher Education and the State Department for Technical Vocational Education and Training, has put effort to ensure that all Kenyans, regardless of their socio-economic background, tribe, religion, gender, or geographical regions, get access to knowledge and gain technical skills by setting up technical and vocational training institutions across the country. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are guided by the theme, empowering professionals to transform society. There is a lot of transformation taking place in the society currently, technologically, politically, scientifically, just but to mention a few. These graduates have walked through the rough and challenging paths, and it is my belief that with all the struggles they have undergone in their time to transform the society, our core duty as role models, lecturers, parents, and guardians is to provide guidance and support them by creating a serene environment for them as they put into practice all that they have acquired through their rigorous years at Nairobi Aviation College. A good number of us can confirm that it was not a walk in the park. To the graduates present today, I believe that the completion of your study will be a turning point, both in your professional and personal life. It will expose you to a culture of excellence, free thought and expression, setting new path of fearless public service. You will also become part of an influential global network, the value of which should not be underestimated. You have indeed exemplified that you are young people who have great leadership skills and potential transformation. I'm sure most of you have not realized how special you are. This country needs you to take on your inevitable leadership roles in government, the public, and private sectors, as well as the civil society. The task of transforming this society may be frustrating, challenging, tiresome, but I want to encourage you using Churchill's words, and I quote, "Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. The courage to continue is what counts. No matter how frustrating and heartbreaking it may seem or become, remember you have been empowered professionally, you have been equipped with necessary skills, and today you are going to be granted the academic power to do all that appertains to your area of study. Use the power to face any frustrations, challenges, and boundaries that may come your way. The most mistake you can make is to quit, or the worst mistake you can make is to quit. Martin Luther King said, and I quote, "The time is always right to do what is right." Nairobi Aviation class of 2025, the time is right to transform the society, and you know what button to press. In conclusion, let me express once again my deep appreciation to the staff of Nairobi Aviation College and all those whose efforts made this day to be a great success. Thank you, and God bless you.
Tumpigie makofi tafadhali. You know, she speaks just like Madam Daktari herself. Madam, sauti ni samu kabisa kila kitu. Daktari Nyangala, for some of us who have been close to her. Tunasema asante sana. And I'm also been told by a few members of the faculty that Daktari Nyangala's nieces are also graduating. Ivy from Tours and Travel, popote ulipo. Makofi kwake, she's a niece to Nyangala. Then we also have Brenda, Hospitality, front office. Aha, asante sana. So thank you very much for the great message that we have received from you, Madam. And you have told us, and I take it as a keyword, the worst mistake you can make is to quit. Never say die. We already have begun the journey to the academic progression. And as we said, the sky is not the limit. Please move from here. And your chief principal has told us that you can go beyond. You can go to higher national diploma. You can go to the bachelor's. You can go to the master's. You can go up to the PhD. And even begin to instruct and teach at academia of high level, and even be awarded professorship from associate professor to a full professor like our chief guest herself. Tujipigie makofi tafadhali. For the last 3 years, Madam, we have said before that confirming with various academic and evaluation bodies here, NEC, NITA, TVETA, SIDAC, ICM, IATA, that we have gone through this rigorous program. And anybody who has gone to school will know that being in class for a whole 8 hours a day, sometimes 6 days a week, those who go up to Saturday and evening classes, is not very easy. We undertake various continuous assessment tests, that's the CAT. We undertake a full examination, which is in-house, and we undertake full examination, which is coming from the exam bodies. We pay school fees to run. Madam Principal must run the college. So it has never been easy. From the parent to the sponsor, to the employer who has been training them at their respective spaces of industrial attachment and internship, it has not been very easy. And therefore, Madam, the gentlemen and ladies you see before you looking so nice, smiling, have been fully trained and examined and have satisfied the Board of Examiners, both local and international. Please allow me to be calling upon various heads of faculty from the very beginning to the end, respectively. They will be able to read the names of the candidates who have actually been fully trained and examined, and search for the Board of Examiners for your onward conferment of certificates and diplomas. Kindly, Madam, allow me to start with the following departments: the School of Engineering. Allow me to call upon Mr. Riganson Dega Ofisi to come on over. Tumpigie makofi tafadhali. And DJ, popote ulipo, changamuka. At some point, you know what to do. Thank you.
Madam Chief Guest, I have the honor to present the following students from the School of Engineering. And I'll start with Aeronautical Engineering, Diploma in Aeronautical Engineering, Airframe and Engine Option, Distinction 0. Credit, you have Arif Abdi, Awiti Jeff, Bakari Muhammad, Gisheru Ann, Betty Gerono, Suleimani Karume, Kinyanjui Dixon, Esa Loret, Momale Amros, Manyonge Nasimiu, Mukangula Beckham, Mutua Kevin, Mwanyumba Lewis, Mwadhie Edwin, Nyabuto Lona, Nyatige Charles, Owino Varon, Louis Kevin, Wamnyonkole Kevin, Wango Jamos, Wangui Kelvin. Pass, we have Corel Faith, Juguna Richard. Diploma in Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Telecommunication Option, we have Munyao Howard Macau, Mwaniki Esther, Mwikali Dennis. Diploma in Electrical and Electronics Engineering Power Option, credit, we have Akula Stephen, Etale Shem, Kavange Festus, Kiima Peter, Maitha Dennis, Miroya Jennifer, Mudonga Brevian, Muridhi Victor Logan, Mutunga Bravin, Ngovu Kamene, Njeru Patricia, Opio Christian, Sila Shadrach, Wahongo Willis, Weke Alvin. Pass, we have Anyira Hillary. Certificate in Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Telecommunication Option. Credit, we have Mutunga Jackson Mwendwa. Certificate in Electrical and Electronic Engineering Power Option. Credit, we have Ndaka Eric, Nyatigi Johnson, Omondi Evans, Onyango Martin, Otieno Benson, Otieno James, Michael Itumo. Pass, we have Kialo George Richard. Madam Chief Guest, with the power accorded unto me by the Chairman and the Board of Directors of Nairobi Aviation College, I present the following students who have certified the Board of Examiners successfully completed their courses for the award of certificates and diploma in their various specializations.
Shall we put our hands together, even as the chief guest comes, to declare? Karibu sana. Microphone.
I confer you with the said certificates and diplomas. Thank you.
Tuwapigie makofi tafadhali. Our DJ. Okay. Tuketi chini, asante sana. DJ Karada, pay your bills. Asante sana. All right. Our chief guest, next department is School of Journalism and Mass Communication. Allow me to call upon Madam Georgina Munyenkenye. Waandishi wa habari mko wapi? Mwalimu karibu. Karibu sana.
Madam Chief Guest, I have the honor to present the following students from the School of Journalism and Mass Communication. Diploma in Journalism and Mass Communication, credit, Ayumba Fidel Adagala, Bildad Steve, Elijah Ocheng Asuna, Gimono Miriam, Kalunde Fiona, Kawira Nancy, Haemba Edgar D, Hasaya Valerie, Kiberenge Alex Keva, Kiprono Ronald Terer, Kiyugi Tabitha Wanjiru, Kuraru Brian Lemayan, Liki Asnat Seteyo, Mahanu Victorine Anyango, Maronga Irene Nyanchama, Misati Isabella Kerubo, Mongare Emily Auka, Mulei Alphonse Mudenya, Mulinge Samuel Chalo, Musa Elizabeth Maraka, Ntokoiwon Duncan Lantano, Obudo Clifford Ongoda, Ogola Rehab Kajeni, Okelo Nicholas Omondi, Okongo Victorine Anyango, Ombonya Dishon Balasi, Omoto Evans Ochieng, Onyango Lea Akoth, Oso Marion Awor, Otieno Doreen Akinyi, Otieno Lida Atieno, Sikuku Sheila Naliaka, Wafula Annette Nafula, Wanyonyi Davis Kasiangani. Pass. Akinyi Stacy, Chege Peri Swairimu, Gasheru Masimudhoni, Irungu Victoria Njeri, Kahanga Maimba Jonathan, Kahie Abikathar Keinan, Karani Kelan, Kasiema Emmanuel, Katiwa Julius Musili, Kaunyangi Paul Mukeda, Kudate Beatrice, Lomeri Rehema Chepto, Magare Shadrach Maina, Maina Ian Gadadu, Malaso Sharon, Muia Francis Kilelo, Murimi Amos Njiru, Mudhui Lilian Vaati, Mwangangi Grace Kalechie, Mwangi Brian Sakinoi, Ngira Virginia Ruth, Onyango Vicky Odhiambo, Wangui Rachel Wanjiku. Certificate in Journalism and Mass Communication, credit, Kiru Stacy Chepchumba, Consentia Sylvia Parkise, Msioka Josephat Mwoki, Ochieng Cynthia Anyango, Ochieng Sharon Atieno, Odhiambo Austin Onyango, Oloch Benta Akoth, Otieno Ronald Ogwel, pass, Mkongolo Hilda Namaemba, Obala Edwin Odhiambo, Osuka Justice Sandai, Sitati Patience Nahumincha, Wachira Miriam Muihaki. Madam Chief Guest, with the power accorded unto me by the Chairman and Board of Directors of Nairobi Aviation College, I present the following students who have satisfied the Board of Examiners and successfully completed their courses for the award of certificates and diplomas in their various specializations.
I confer the said certificate and diplomas. Thank you.
Na mtupige waandishi wa habari makofi. Hey. Go ye and do all that pertains to those diplomas. Asante sana waandishi wa habari. Asante sana. Now, our chief guest, kindly, from the School of Clearing and Forwarding. We have a host of candidates that will be read by the head of faculty, Mr. George Omondi. Tumpigie makofi tafadhali. Karibu sana mwalimu.
Okay, Madam Chief Guest, Madam Chief Guest, I have the honor to present the following students from the School of Clearing and Forwarding. Diploma in International Freight Management, credits, Kimati William, Kisoi Rispa, Mutai Jerotich, Muzi Samson, Omondi Eda, Omondi Marion, Sami Patricia, Wayu Humphrey, Pass, Kalendo Jennifer, Mokwa Jimford. Diploma in Maritime Transport Logistics, credits, Aaron Faith, Aguko Scovia, Gichora Eunice, Kanyuku Moses, Karanja Stephen, Musyoka Evelyn, Muo Bramwell, Jenga Nyambura, Nzukuna Nelias Otieno Anses, Pass, Ajib Talib, Kavais Kodik. Certificate in International Transport Logistics, credit, Gachie Margaret, Pass, Wamanya Damaris. Computer diploma in Customs Clearing and Forwarding, credit, Ambaka Agostino, Eshikati Diana, Jama Abdikani, Jonathan Musyoka, Joseph Mutinda. Kate Victoria, Kimani Max, Kipro Passan, Kiranti Benjamin, Kisolo Crispus, Kituku Bambasa, Mburu Patik, Mweke Fabian, Mweni Ruth, Mweni Vincent, Mukeni Faith, Munani Alphonse, Munezero George, Munuve Maureen, Musao Lucy, Musyoki Joy, Musyoki Peace, Mutisa Geoffrey, Nchoy Brian, Ngei Faith, Njata Mike, Jenga Peter, Joroge Stanley, Ismare Shakela, Nyabuto Eunice, Nyongesa Faith, Odiambo Elvin, Odiwar Mark, Ojuka George, Omondi Ingrid, Omulama Elda, Omuyoma, Onyach Bran, Slaton Duncan, Uba Abdi, Wandera Isaac, Wachui Gideon. Pass. Adan Asmahan, Anduku Faith, Kitavi, Emily, Muge Gideon, Mulu Jackson, Murage Zipora, Musyoki Violet, Diangui Bran, Wahome Suleiman. Chief guest, with the power accorded unto me by the Chairman and Board of Directors of Nairobi Aviation College, I present the following students who have certified the Board of Examiners for the successfully completed their courses for the award of certificates and diplomas in their various specializations.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me as chief guest of the 17th graduation ceremony, I hereby confer upon you the certificates of diploma for which and certificate for which you have been found duly qualified. Congratulations.
Na makofi tena. Clearing and forwarding. All the consignments coming from Japan, from India, from Europe, from America. Asanteni sana. Now next, Madam, you'll allow me from the School of Computer Studies, call upon the head of faculty, Mr. Isaac Muduse. Karibu. Karibu sana mwalimu. Graduates, please don't move an inch. Don't move an inch. The ceremony is still on. Don't move an inch. Santeni.
Madam Chief Guest, I have the pleasure to put forward the following 81 students from the School of Computer Studies. Diploma in Information Communication Technology, Distinction, Maungu Ezekiel Anzenze. Credit, Achoki Dennis Motaroki, Akolo Fidelis Adabwa, Amukumbi Simon Kokoyo, Chumo Gilbert Kiplagat, Ewoi Christine, Asan Faiza Hussein, Irugungu, Peter Mwangi, Kaleli Masi, Kariuki Maureen Wanjiku, Kerubo Clifford Hoanda, Kimuyu Rebecca Kave, Mangeni Emmanuel Onyango, Menju Mesfin Maina, Mohamed Hassan Ado, Mushene Jason, Muchui Lewis, Muema Daniel Muya, Munini Elizabeth Kamene, Mureithi Yvonne Wangu, Mudhama Martin Katile, Mutisia Elizabeth Kaleche, Mutuku Brian Chalo, Mwangi Santana Njoki, Mwangi Edward Masharia, Mwadha Ann Wanyi, Mwavua Dennis Makeo, Deto Eric Wambua, Dungu Yvonne Wanjiru, Nguyangwe Rebecca Namwaya, Juguna Joseph Muraya, Nyamasho Simon Musau, Nyandieka Douglas Onyari, Nyokabi Susan Wangari, Oduori Sharon Adhiambo, Ojala Moses Kishe, Omolo Charles Ngare, Onunga Rose Otieno, Ooko Serin Atieno, Otieno Tony Blair, Otuori Brian Isoi, Oyo Derek, Sikundi Joseph Namwamba, Wambua Kennedy Mulwa, Wambua Salome Ndunge, Wamoi Darren Shikwati, Waweru Judah Mwandi. Pass. Habdi Afsanur, Gashui Brutni, Kamau Gloria Njeri, Mwaniki Watson Mungambi, Adhiambo Justus Kasera. Certificate Information Communication Technology. Distinction, Chanzu Emmanuel Asilingwa. Credit, Acheng Beryl, Akoko Christopher, Aliochi Mary, Atieno Nicole, Bosire Alfred, Butumba Faith Sarah, Ngarange Achok Amol, Kimoya Maureen Nkadha, Letoyo Vivian Siando, Lois Lavenda, Mangi Brian Mutui, Bambani Derek Renji, Mungeri Grace Wavi, Mutukon Jacinda Mbive, Gay Winfriend Musyoka, Nkarabai Jonathan Palmiria, Nyalix Wesley Michael, Adhiambo Brian Atieno, Onda Kelvin Onyango, Ombeva Lavenda Sayo, Osoro Arnold Jomo, Otieno Ashlyn Akinyi, Ouma Collins Omondi, Shanzera Nixon, Dodho Teresia, Wafula Kelvin Lubisha, Pass, Musyoki Lucia Kidei, Nganga Edwin Mushai. Chief guests, with the power accorded unto me by the Chairman and the Board of Directors, Nairobi Aviation College, I put forward the following students, 81 students, who have satisfied the Board of Examiners and successfully completed their courses for the award of certificates and diplomas in their various specializations.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me as chief guest of the 17th graduation ceremony, I hereby confer upon you the certificates and diplomas for which you have been found duly qualified. Congratulations.
Congratulations. DJ.
You will hear congratulations, you're in the glory of God. Congratulations, He has done it for you, and you will come back.
Now, Asante sana. Thank you very much, Hongera. Now, Madam, kindly, from the School of Business Studies, the economy relies entirely on entrepreneurial skills of Kenyans. And these gentlemen and ladies before you have been fully trained and examined. And now, please allow me to call upon the head of faculty, Mr. Adolf Shua, from the School of Business Studies. Mwalimu karibu sana. He's tall enough. Please raise the microphone. Amebarikiwa sana.
Madam Chief Guest, I have the honor to present the following students from the School of Business. Diploma in Business Management, Distinction, Wambua Magdalene Vaati. Credit, Ayoro Judith, Baraza Leonard, Hassan Nasteo, Chepchumba Racho, Kamande Joyce, Kinywa Roda, Kipsang Paul, Maio David, Mutai Felix, Mutua Mak Ndava, Nyambura Yvonne, Odhiambo Monica, Okwisa Cynthia, Omoke Nicole, Wambua Christine. Certificate in Business Management, Credit, Morekwa Evan, Odhiambo Elvis, Otieno Cynthia, Otieno Joan, Osman Ifra, pass of Osman Ifra. Diploma in Human Resource Management, Distinction, Mwende Faith Kanini, Onyancha Sylvia Bosibori, Owino Jekton Ochieng. Credit, Adhiambo Lilian, Kamandi Jacqueline, Nyakundi Rispa, Ochieng Patrick, Odhiambo Juliet, Ogara Rosemary, Shioso, Jemima, Simiyu Christopher, Vutalia Gloris, Wangui Nancy, Warida Hamad. Certificate in Human Resource Management, Credit, Isaac Ifra, Kishoan Faith, Mwangi Julia, Mwangi Kelvin, Ndaisi Faith, Onyango Marion, Wanjala Rasoa. Diploma in Human Resource Management, ICM option, Credit, Mabwatch Dan, Pass, Ball John. Diploma in Supply Chain Management, Distinction, Galugalu Laura Maririo. Credit, Mulinge Grace, Bwana Lynette, Kilei Johnston, Kipruto Masi, Mulu Elizabeth, Mure Dominic, Njagi Rosalyn, Nyairo Onyancha, Odhiambo Bonventry, Odhiambo Denise, Ogaro Caroline, Wangari Kelvin. Certificate in Supply Chain Management, Credit, Akuga Livia, Amai Abraham, Chisenga Monica, Mwasia Joshua, Nthusi Christine, Odhiambo Elvis, Okata Livingstone, Opondo Rispa, Otieno Brenda. Pass. Kariuki Ross, Ongato Victor. Diploma in Project Management, NEC. Achieng Credit, Achieng Lilian, Atuti Abigail, Gikonyo Jane, Kilele Lebi, Ndegwa Samuel, Onyancha Alice, Safia Mohammed. Diploma in Banking and Finance, Distinction, Akinyi Moli, Biketi Pavesha. Credit, Akoth Immaculate, Kawewe Betty, Kerubo Faith, Migasha Salvin, Moi Yvonne, Mwinde Gladys, Musembi Gladys, Mutai Brenda, Mwake Jennifer, Mwongeli Mulei, Nyomenda Cynthia, Odhiambo Glenis, Peter Virginia, Velesi Musenya. Certificate in Banking and Finance, Credit, Akinyi Karen, Said Abdullahi. Diploma in Sales and Marketing, Credit, Musioka Simon, Nguambu Melody, Shikuyu Vincent. Certificate in Sales and Marketing, Credit, Maina Rachel. Pass, Kariuki and Rita. Diploma in Sales and Marketing, ICM, credit, Buridi Brenner. Diploma in Business Administration, ICM, credit, Avisa Electin, Orina Anastasia. Pass, Sagelu Eric. Certificate in Business Administration, ICM, credit, Ismail Leila. Diploma in Public Relations, ICM, credit, Gitao Ian, Opicho, Mungai, Julia, Otieno, Kate, Shoke, Dadson. Diploma in Secretarial Studies, distinction, Okutoi, Cecilia. Credit, Amwai Faith, Chabel, Lillian, Chibai, Violet, Francis, Lillian, Frida, Chepkoech, Kabiriu, Michelle, Kamene Jane, Kingo, Eunice, Muyuni Elizabeth, Mweu Elizabeth, Ochieng Rose, Ogao Mildred, Otieno Judith, Wanjiru Margaret, Waweru, Hannah, Warangai, Melvia. Pass, Sabastia Jeffries. Certificate in Secretarial Studies, credit, Akoth Beatrice, Kabuchi Sharon, Kilonzo Asumta, Makao Doris, Masila Catherine, Mboya Jacqueline, Mulwa Jacqueline, Mungala Charlotte, Mutuku Grace, Naishorua Sylvia, Ndolo Rodaline, Nyabuto Happiness, Kerubo, Nyamalo Christine, Ochieng Rose. Pass, Akinyi Stacy, Mugaduka Claret, Nyunja Rita, Okala Diana, Richard Emma. Diploma in Cosmetology, credit, Muriungi Dennis. Pass, Anindo Yvonne. Certificate in Cosmetology, credit, Aquino Sharon, Muruiru Ruth, Mukiri Caroline, Ngemu Faith, Omondi Judith, Sochi Ellen. Pass, Kamau Beatrice, Nduta Abigail. Certificate in Hairdressing, credit, Alice Atieno. Diploma in Criminology, credit, Mwendwa Daniel, Odhiambo Evans, Waite Geni Rahab. Pass, Ndida Purity, Okerosi Ian. Certificate in Criminology, credit, Nyakweba Emily, Nyokabi Dana. Pass, Hussein Asma, Siribo Alex. Diploma in Community Development and Social Work, distinction, Anindo Alice Atieno, Omondi, Wendy Velma Anyango, Ondijo Jacqueline Atieno, and Ojuang Irene Anyango. Credit, Anyango Juliana, Kukonge Lillian, Maina Purity, Mbusi Cynthia, Minayo Nancy, Mungala Alex, Mukolwe Angela, Nyamu Faith, Nyonga Sarah, Obudo Joyce, Ojuang Irene, Okela Ruth, Okuro Annette, Omolo Derek, Otieno Vienna, Owendi Susan, Owino Cyril, Rajuaya Beldin, Wasia Elizabeth. Pass, Lisimba Diana, Nyawinda Harriet. Certificate in Social Development, credit, Inziani Phoebe, Kunuve Mary, Mputhia Nelly. Pass, Adan Abdullahi. Diploma in International Relations, ICM, Khalid Farah, that is credit, Kosgei Rahab, Siambe Joseph, Wanjeru Jennifer, Wachemare. Diploma, Community Health and Development, Pass, Abdi Fatun. Certificate in Community Health and Development, credit, Abdo Abdirahman, Ameda Pauline, Nicole Ida. Pass, Legete Susan. Mboya Masi. Chief guest, with the power accorded to me by the chairman and board of directors of Nairobi Aviation College, I present the following students who have satisfied the board of examiners and successfully completed their courses for the award of certificates and diplomas in their various specializations.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me as chief guest of the 17th graduation ceremony, I hereby confer upon you the certificates and diploma for which you have been found duly qualified. Congratulations.
Hongera, hongera. Makofi kwa tafadhali.
Congratulations, you're in the glory of God.
Hiyo ni idara ya ukarimu.
He has done it for you.
kitivo cha ukarimu, na tunasema asante sana Mwalimu Adolf Shua, Head of Faculty, School of Business Studies. Next, Madam, kindly, humbly, allow me to invite the Head of Faculty for the School of Hospitality, that is Ukarimu.